All right, let's look to be somewhat organized of what our shape is and what their shape is for this first Hawks game. All right, here's our back four here. Okay, we're going to have two holders. Okay, we're going to play a 4-2-3-1. So we're going to have three. I almost want to say they're central mids. Okay, and then one up top. I thought we had success in the first game in this shape. All right, how they roll, they have a four in the back, two defensive mids, two offensive mids, and then two forwards. All right, so you can kind of see that they're very strong, okay, up in front. All right, and these guys here love to get the ball into 6 or 8. Love these guys to wrap up out and up and get the width from there, but they can also, they've got some good movements in here and in here. So these guys, you know, so they do a lot of damage right through the middle of the field. That's where their strength is. Okay. Move this real fast. Okay. Let's make this bigger. Okay. So a couple things, kind of, nothing's really going to change as far as, you know, what we do. I mean, you know, I don't want to change how we play, you know, crazy. All right. We're not going to go crazy in how we change our style. All right. If we can win it, so if we're in their offensive third and we can win a ball, we're going to press. Okay. So we're still playing the way, still some of the things we talk about pressing in their third, especially if we could win it. But let's just pretend they've got possession, they're under control, we don't have numbers there. Okay. Their 35 is going to be the line of confrontation. Okay, so it's about 10 yards from the midfield line. All right, we are going to be playing on a turf field, so I'm pretty sure there's lines there, and I'll point that out here. So if they have control with no pressure, and you know we don't have numbers around, let's retreat to this line. Let's be organized here. All right, and let them. They can go backwards here. That's fine. Okay. The other line here is about our 35, 40. So I'd try to keep this, you know, kind of how NSA did against us in the State Cup. Try to keep these two lines together. Tara, with that, you need to make sure that any ball over the top, you're coming out of your box. Okay. Ball comes out here to 5. Okay, so we want to invite the pass to one of the sides. Okay, so we want it here, outside mid. I thought did a good job of forcing it in. All right, forward needs to come here. I just kind of want to show you what we did last game. Here, this player was here. Okay, so what was happening was this girl would push up. They would give it to 8, switch the field, and then come out that way. Okay. I think Rafferty was the 10 in that game, and she probably ran 5 miles in the first 20 minutes, and she could not sustain that much running in the game. Okay, no one can. It's too much. So what we want to do now, so let's just say we're back here again, coming back into this. Okay, we've got our 3. Okay. And again, look at how condensed we are in the middle. All right, we want to invite the ball out here. We want the pass to come higher. So we don't want any of these 4 to get this ball and then we're, you know, they're in and then they're out and then we're still chasing. So make the pass go out wide. Come here. Okay. Tight here. So this outside mid has to get tight here. Okay, this has to get tight here. This person will be responsible for this run. And then here, we started doing this better in the game, and then this girl would do a move and then get it here. Okay, so if that happens, okay, maybe our forward just sag a little bit, all right, in order to kind of prevent both the ball getting to 3 and to 2. Okay, now these guys are very good. All right, maybe she drops out of it, and then now we're forced to make a decision. Okay, and to be honest, Ryan, if you're a forward, whoever, I'd rather just sag here, let the ball go back, and then we can just kind of reorganize and go the other way. Because last time you were tight here, this girl would play a ball, okay, and then they got the odd out the other way, and then we have to reshift. I'd rather it go this way. All right, if you do get caught up, all right, the other thing too is maybe you do get caught high. Can we anticipate this? Can we kind of read the game? And if that ball comes here, maybe can you try to cut that pass and you're into goal? I mean, those are options just to kind of look for in the game. All right. And just the other thing too, guys, in this.
Good post captain.
The other team too, these guys are pretty sophisticated in how it's not, all right, we're not just going to be sitting here in a block. It's really not that easy. So kind of please, a lot of communication with these in the middle is going to be huge. So let's just say we're here. We started doing a lot of this well in the game. And to be quite honest, I thought a draw would have been fair in that game. These guys will start, these guys will push out here. This one will push out here. This one will push higher. This one will push higher. And it's almost like it's almost like a 4-2-4. And then, and then they're getting it here. If that happens, okay, all right, we just need maybe the sixth, whoever the defensive mid stays, we could push one up here, okay? So now we've got these two with these two, and then we've got the screener, okay? We're going to have to stay, but if this does happen, all right, now we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to try to win the ball with their 4. So we're still going to have a number up, all right? So if they do push these guys high and then come back, all right, again, we just sorted out with the two defensive mids. One can stay and screen the line, one gets a little bit higher, and then the same principles apply. Okay, ball comes out here, we come out, 10's tight here, we're here. Okay, now 7, you're going to have to be more responsible for 4 in this, but just kind of, they're not going to kick a ball 90 yards that way, so just kind of know that that's here. Come here, and then we've got our free person to kind of win it. Okay, so those are some things I kind of wanted just to point out. If we can keep our shape is far, and just stay organized. If we can kind of keep and try to have one more than they have, especially in the middle of the field, which is going to be tough because they've got the box in the middle, and they do a very good job with their little runs, with their little, but if we can force it outside and then force it, and then now we've got them kind of locked in where, they can't play a ball down the line and it has to go back this way, and we figure out these marks, I think we'll be in a good, kind of what we did. That's kind of how we scored our first goal. We locked them in and they couldn't get out. We countered, and that's how they scored. Okay, so I think that was, it took them, it took them a little adjustment too. But if I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit of a visual, and then when we attack, guys, we play soccer. Okay, we get it, and look where they're weak at. So we're going to need this person to get into the space, and this person, let's just say the ball's on this side. All right, this defender's got to go into the space. It's open. All right, this one's going to have to widen out a little bit. This one's going to have to widen out just right there. All right. If we get the ball a little bit more conservative, this one stays back. So we stay a 3 in the back. Okay. We're not going to be sending both of them this game. Okay. So, but we need to start attacking these wide spaces. All right. Safe travels. We'll touch base in the morning.